Hello everybody, it's Super Ninja 9 here, and we're doing Kalos. I'm sorry people that were expecting Sinnoh. Number 10. Sylveon!
Another Sylveon!
Crap! But no, anyway, Sylveon is one of my favorite evolutions other than the ones that I like the most. I'm starting to like her a bit because I've seen animations of her. I've used her in competitive. She's really fun to use in competitive when no one expects it. And she's a fun Pokemon to use. It's really cool and really interesting typing. Number 9. Aegislash. This Ghost Steel type Pokemon, which is the first and only of its typings, is a really useful Pokemon. And I discovered a fun thing about it. It counters the third gym leader in Kalos completely, because they have normal, rock, and fighting type moves. And as we all know, normal does not hit Ghost, fighting does not hit Ghost, and rock is resisted by its steel typing. So basically, it's a hard counter, and it's kind of hard to beat. And I love using this guy. It sucks that he got nerfed in Sword and Shield, ironically, the game that is about Sword and Shield, and this is the Sword and Shield Pokemon before Zacian and Zamazenta came out. It's kind of funny. Number 8. Goodra. No, I have not used this in the playthrough. Have I tried using it in competitive? Yes. It is a unique Pokemon, love its typing, loves how it is in the anime, and it's one of the nicest pseudo-legendaries I've seen other than Dragonite. The rest of the pseudo-legendaries were completely mean. No joke, look at the looks. Like, Lycan could just pull up Dragonite right now to show what Dragonite looks like with Goodra, and then pull up the other pseudo-legendaries, and none of them looked as kind-hearted as Dragonite and Goodra, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Number 7. Nacho Libre! I'm joking, it's Hawlucha. I really like this thing, but I hate fighting it in Pokemon X and Y. Hawlucha is a fun Pokemon and I love him. How I use it, plus the Mold Breaker ability is really busted. But to be honest, it is kind of hard to counter and I enjoy that. Next up is number 6. Talonflame, the other fire-flying type Pokemon that you will see here is actually a fun one. Unlike its draconic brother, which needs a stone to help make it good, slash a band to make it good, and other than its other brother, which is also a bird, this one can be used in competitive in OU. Its Gale Link's ability is pretty good, especially back in pre-Gen 7, where if it doesn't take that much damage, it can still hit priority moves with flying-type moves until, well, Gen 7. But it's a really useful Pokemon, not a unique typing, but very powerful. Number 5. Number 5 is Noivern, aka Beats by Dre sponsorship. Okay, don't mind that. Anyway, this Pokemon is actually one of my favorite Kalos Pokemon too. I actually love its design, love how it's a bat dragon for one, and two, it's another change of pace from the normal Pokemon rhythm with looks and all of that. 4. Zygarde Complete, or just Zygarde. This is one of my favorite legendaries from the Kalos region, and I'm kind of hoping it gets into Pokemon Go soon. And like I said, I really like this Pokemon, and I always like naming it Optimus Prime, because look at it. Look at it. Doesn't it look like Optimus Prime in a way? Number 3. Tyrantrum. Yet again, another unique typing with a rock dragon type that we haven't seen at all until now. This Pokemon is really useful and really scary. No, I've never used it in a Kalos playthrough, but I have used it outside of Kalos, and it is very powerful. I really enjoy its typing, like I said before, because it's dragon typing. As you can tell, most of the list has dragon types. Irony! But its powerful hits and all that is really good for a playthrough. Number 2, Trevenant. Not only do I love this Pokemon's design and have used it in a playthrough of another Pokemon game, and actually used it in competitive back in Sun and Moon, But this Pokemon has an eerie backstory. It evolves from the Pokemon of Phantump. Phantumps are basically dead kids. You hear me right. This is one of the many times I bring up dead kids in this. But Phantumps are basically dead kids that get killed off by Trevenants because the kids decide to attack the forest and destroy it. So in a way, the cycle continues, and it's basically awkward. And Lycan's basically pulling up a shocked face while I'm telling this. And it goes, what the propagator? Now, let us move on to a cheerier number 1. Can I just say this word? Duh. Not saying it to be mean, but I'm saying it to be honest. Raise your hand if you thought Greninja wouldn't be number 1. For one, look at the title of the channel. Look at the title. It is blatantly obvious who is the mascot on here. This Pokemon is one of my favorites. The only reason why it became one of my favorites is because of my friend. Because originally, I used to like Fennekin a lot more than Greninja. True story. Loved Delphox more than Greninja. Until I went over to my friend's house, played Smash Brothers, and he showed me Greninja. Then I started messing around with Greninja, and I found him awesome. And that's how my love of Greninja was born, everybody. So basically, it's the opposite of Typhlosion, where I picked Typhlosion, love Typhlosion, that's one of the other starters, but still love Typhlosion. Greninja has always been and will always be my favorite starter Pokemon from Kalos. Chestnut and Delphox may be getting up there nowadays because I'm getting lighthearted, but Greninja still holds that place in my heart. And let me know which Pokemon's your favorite from the Kalos region. Tell me whose starter you picked. Tell me which one you find interesting. Tell me if you don't like the Kalos region because it's too short. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.